Welcome back to our channel. Today we bring you the unexpected and dramatic developments of The Young and the Restless. In the eventful and intrigue-filled world of The Young and the Restless, nothing is permanent. People who seem to have left the main character's life can suddenly return, bringing with them deep secrets and unpredictable threats. One of these dramatic and haunting moments comes from the confrontation between Nikki and Ian, one of the most dangerous villains. The unexpected and tense developments have kept viewers glued to the screen. Nikki has experienced a lot of pain and loss in her life. Her relationship with the members of the Newman family has not always been smooth, and secrets from the past are always unhealed wounds. However, no one in the Newman family has faced enemies as ruthless as Ian, who has repeatedly caused Nikki and her loved ones to suffer heartbreaking events. Ian is a villain who is not only cold and cruel, but also very skillful in causing mental damage. He has made Nikki experience nightmares, from harming her family members to attacking her. Even though many years have passed, the haunting memories of Ian still haunt Nikki. She cannot forgive what Ian has done. Every time he causes more trouble in the Newman family's lives, all the memories of suffering come flooding back. For Nikki, things seem beyond saving as Ian continues to appear, bringing new dangers with him. However, after all that has happened, Nikki is not someone who is easily defeated. She has been through a lot and understands that if she doesn't fight, she won't be able to protect her loved ones. Facing Ian, she is no longer the weak woman of the past, but a strong person, willing to do anything to protect her family. One dark night, while Nikki was sitting in her living room, the silence filled the air. She heard a knock on the door. She opened the door and stood face to face with Ian Ward, the person she thought had disappeared from her life. Ian, with a cold face and a challenging attitude, walked in. "I'm back, Nikki, and this time no one can stop my plan," he said, his tone full of menace. Although Ian had always been a terrible threat, Nikki was not afraid. She stood firm, feeling the strength rising from within. This was not the first time she had faced this enemy, but this time she knew that everything had to end. Ian continued to approach, and his threats became more and more intense. But at this moment, a big surprise happened. Just as Ian was about to deal with Nikki, a strange noise came from behind. Nikki turned around in surprise, and she saw another figure standing at the door. It was not a stranger, but Victor, the person Nikki had hoped would never have to face an enemy like Ian again. Victor had returned just in time, ready to confront and protect the woman he loved. Victor's appearance made the situation even more tense. Ian, who was already angry, immediately turned to Victor, but no one expected that in that moment, Nikki would do something no one could imagine. She held a gun in her hand, her eyes shining, and slowly raised the barrel towards her enemy. "Don't think I'll let you ruin my life and my family's again," Nikki challenged, and the determination in her eyes made Ian take a step back. Just as Ian was about to counterattack, a huge shock occurred. Nikki pulled the trigger, but not at Ian. The sound of a gun rang out, and everyone turned their eyes to the strange figure hiding in the darkness. This scene stunned everyone in the room. As the light gradually brightened, the face of the person who was shot appeared. It was not Ian, but Adam, Victor's son, whom everyone thought was dead. Adam, who had been missing for a long time, now stood before them in an unbelievable situation. He was not dead. And Adam's return is not only a shock to the Newman family, but also opens up unsolved secrets, pushing every relationship in this family to the brink of collapse. Adam's return not only completely changes the situation but also raises many big questions. Why did Adam fake his death? What has he been doing all this time, and why did he appear at this time? These questions not only cause a stir in the Newman family but also cause deep rifts between the main characters. The story becomes more complicated when the characters are forced to face the truths they have tried to bury. With Adam's unexpected appearance, the situation becomes even more tense. Nikki and Victor are faced with not only having to protect their family from Ian, but also facing a loved one they thought was lost. And meanwhile, Ian, with his relentless plot, does not let up. The battle between the characters is now not only about life and death, but also about truth, betrayal, and loyalty. The confrontation between Nikki, Ian, and the appearance of Adam not only highlights the strong personalities of the characters, but also opens up secrets and truths that have never been revealed. The unexpected developments in this story will create profound changes in the relationships of the characters, while raising questions about loyalty, betrayal, and the price of revenge. On The Young and the Restless, nothing is certain, and every step can lead to unpredictable fluctuations. With dramatic and unexpected developments, the story of Nikki and Ian is just one of the countless confrontations we have brought to the audience, keeping them always looking forward to the next surprise.